Eventually, Perlman got our foot in the door at Columbia Records through a guy who worked there called Murray Krugman, and got Clive Davis to audition us. And everybody now, of course, knows Clive Davis as a giant maker and, the ultimate judge on American Idol. You get a record deal with Clive, and it's a done deal. You're going to be big. And back then, that's a long time ago, 40 years ago. We were the first hard rock act, to be on Columbia Records. This is kind of an infamous audition. Instead of having us play at a club and he would come down, he had us play in a meeting room in the Columbia in CBS building on 52nd Street.
Ouch.
So the 12th floor it was where the music area of CBS was. And they cleared out a long rectangular meeting room of, like meeting tables and all the chairs, took them out, fluorescent ceiling, lights in the ceiling. And we played up against one of the short walls facing this way. And on the other side of the wall were like about 8 or 9 chairs facing our way.
Oh, man.
And there was Clive Davis, Patti Smith, who is Alan's girlfriend.
Okay.
And Harry Nilsson, he should rest in peace. Bobby Clumby from Blood, Sweat, and Tears, the drummer. And A&R guys from the label. I'd say maybe 8 or 9 people in the room. And we did a 5-song set. And around halfway through the 3rd song, Harry Nilsson got up and left the room. I go, fuck. I guess we suck. I don't know. And about 1 minute later, he comes back. So we finished the 5 songs. They all get up and leave. We all figured, well, I don't know. What do you think? So I'm a big fan of Harry Nilsson. And I said, let me ask you a question. Why'd you get up and leave the room in the middle? He says, I needed a cigarette. Perlman walked back in the room in 5 minutes and said, Clive liked you, he wants to sign you.
Wow.
And then we luckily ran into a guy called David Lucas, who I actually talked to today, who had a jingle studio in Manhattan. And we had bonded with him and had met him elsewhere. And he had an 8-track studio in Manhattan where he was a jingle meister. And he said he would love to help us produce the first record, because he had seen us play and liked us, and we had done some demos there. So David and Sandy Perlman and Murray Krugman produced the first couple of records, and we made them at his place.
Wow.
And that first record got us on the map. We were on, I think, ABC, a booking agency at the time, and we got on a tour. We're very lucky. We got on a tour with Alice Cooper.
Wow.
Off our first record. Quick anecdote about that is Redbone was opening for Alice Cooper on that tour, and the tour was half over. And they had some sort of political bullshit with Redbone. To this day, I don't know what it was. We came in late to the story. They said, if you can play one gig with Alice Cooper and they like you, you're in. Redbone's out, you're in. So we had never really done great before live. And we did good, and got the balance of that Alice Cooper tour, and we started breaking off that tour. And let me talk about Alice Cooper for a second. There's a man who deserves to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Absolutely.
That's complete bullshit that who's ever not allowing him in, I understand it's the guys at Rolling Stone. I don't know, it's just a rumor. I don't know. But, the guy's a genius, rock legend. How many millions of records do you have to sell? What is a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for if it's not for a guy like Alice Cooper?
Yeah.